how is this year coming into camp? Obviously, with a year under your belt, different than last year.
It feels a lot different, that's for sure. Like you said, a year under my belt now, game experience, practice experience, and just a new opportunity and fresh start. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed everything about what the staff's done, how the team's looking, the offense. So I'm very excited.
Physicality being so much a part of your game, how much are you looking forward to pads today, and how much do you enjoy that?
A lot. Definitely enjoyed it a lot. That first padded practice almost feels like a game the night before. The next day you got to get your mind right because it's up. So, like you said, that being a part of my game, that's exciting for me. People don't got to pull me back. I can just go play ball.
How's it been getting to know AG?
It's been great. He's a great coach, great leader. I've enjoyed everything that he's about. I love everything he's about. I've enjoyed everything. He's had us doing. I'm very excited to play for him.
How do you think you'll be able to perform in this offense that's going to be kind of run heavy?
Yeah, I think right now it's all about me trying to carve out that role. Show the coaches that they can trust me, and my teammates that they can trust me. So hopefully I have a very heavy role in this offense, and I can play my game. And in terms of the offense, it's very similar to what we did my freshman year at Wisconsin. So it's very familiar for me. Feels very natural. So I'm excited to play in it.
In terms of just things you want to improve on, just kind of what are your goals and what were you trying to attack during the offseason?
It's getting faster, more explosive. Everybody, when people ask me that question, the easy answer for me that I always give is everything. There's nothing I feel like I'm, the best at or great at. So I'm just trying to improve every aspect of my game. But speed and explosiveness were the main two.
Do you feel like the way Aaron is kind of, coaching you guys, do you feel like there's a distinct effort to try to be physical, your team being a very physical team, being a huge part of your identity? Do you feel that in this camp so far?
100%. That's what he's stressed since day one. Back in the spring, physicality is number one, and that's going to be our identity. That starts up front and with the run game. So he's relying on us to kind of set that tone. Him being a defensive minded head coach. That kind of trickles over onto the offensive side as well. And like you said before, that's part of my game that's already kind of instilled in me. So nothing new.
Did you get bigger this offseason? Do you feel like you're stronger?
Yeah, I feel stronger. I'm a little bigger, I think, body wise, but weight wise, I'm probably a little bit. I'm around the same, like 240-ish.
You sense you're going to run more power this year than zone, and how does that fit your skill set?
Can you say that again?
You get the sense they're going to run more power runs this year than zone, and how would that fit your skill set?
Our scheme is based around wide zone, so I don't know if we'll run more power, but we've done a little bit of it. But all of us, it don't matter what run they call, we're gonna run it, and we're gonna run it to the best of our ability. So at the end of the day, it's all about finishing the run, no matter what the scheme is. But I can run in any scheme. I can run any power, zone, duo, whatever the case is. I think there'll be a good mix of both.
Braelon, Aaron was just in here talking about you a little bit and how much you embrace special teams. Where does that come from? A lot of guys, particularly who have a starter role on either side, maybe don't want to play specials. Where does that come from for you?
I think last year I didn't have a choice, so I had to embrace it, and I'm the type of guy that's going to do whatever's asked of me. I mean, if they want me to play linebacker, I would. If they wanted me to play fullback, I would. That's something I've always done. I've played pretty much every position on the field at some point. I just love football. So, special teams, you just either got to block somebody or make a tackle. So, that's the essence of football and, what I'm all about.
The one-on-one tackling drill where you're going to the ground, that's pretty rare in practices. Do you remember the last time you did a drill like that?
It's probably been since my youth days, to be honest. Or maybe we would scrimmage other teams in high school, and that would be kind of similar drill to that. So probably that's cool.
You enjoy that? Like, do you think there's value in that?
Oh yeah. I think you definitely got to tackle, and I got to feel getting tackled. So I liked it. I enjoyed it. I got to make more people miss than I did today. So that'll be the goal going forward. But it was fun for sure.
Braelon, after practice, you guys were in your position breakdown, and Woody Johnson came over. What was his message there, and what was it like to have the owner come over and say?
Oh, he's just he's telling us that the run game is going to start with the run game. Pretty much the same message that AG's given us throughout the entire camp. Being physical and we're going to run the football.
There was a play early in camp where you had a long run up the middle behind Joe Tippins. You remember the play? And you went like 50 yards. Did that kind of bring back shades of Wisconsin? And what kind of chemistry do you guys have based on your college experience?
Oh, yeah, we definitely have a super tight relationship, playing together. 2 years at UW, and then, last year, of course. Definitely brought back some shades of those days in the red and white. But Joe's great. He's, for one, a great teammate, and also a great player, obviously, as you guys have seen the last couple of years. But, it's kind of hard to say, there's a chemistry because, he's kind of more in combo with the O-line than, the running back. But, our whole O-line is amazing. Those guys are the real deal.
What was your focus this offseason?
My focus this offseason was gaining a little bit more muscle mass and being consistent. So I did a lot of consistent routines on a day-to-day basis.
Y'all are the live tackling. Just kind of, when's the last time you've been through a drill like that, and did you enjoy that aspect of practice?
Man, I love that. Last time I've been through that live drill was in college, and that year I had a great year, and I enjoyed it. Actually, I wanted to tackle, cause just to get back to that physicality aspect, not waiting to that first scrimmage or first game.
How did you feel about how your season went last year?
I took a step forward. I feel like I did better than the year before that. Even with the touchdown, I feel like I took a step forward. My second year, definitely with reading the ball, had a couple mistakes, but that's part of the game. But most definitely.
I feel like with what Aaron's doing in general with this team, he's trying to develop his physical identity. Do you feel out of this camp anything?
Oh, most def. Like, we fired up. Especially when pass came on. Like, we fired up before the pass came on. Just he keep preaching that, and hearing the guys talk about it every day is like, it give me a great feeling for sure.
This receiver room has changed a lot. Let's talk about the room and your thoughts about that.
Man, them boys hungry. From the rooks all the way up. They hungry, and they bought into the process for sure.
Do you feel like the last coaching staff front office, they're the ones who brought you here, just liked you in camp and kept you, undrafted guy? Do you feel like with the new staff, there's something improved for you?
Oh, I mean, that's my same mindset since I was a kid. Since I played Pop Warner ball, was to prove myself each year. Make sure they can trust me, and I definitely trust them. So it's like, how could I build their trust, gain my confidence, and show them what I can do?
What excites you about this offense?
Man, I don't know, man. I just like the team, honestly. I like what he doing. I like how he coached the coach, how he teach the coach, and I just love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how to say it without giving it too much, but I love it for sure.
How's it been getting to know Tanner and also special team coach Chris Banjo as well?
It take me a lot to warm up to people, and for some reason, man, I just feel comfortable around them. I can be me. I ain't gotta just always walk on eggshells. I feel like I could be me.
Did you feel like that with the previous staff, or was it just a different vibe?
I mean, that's just who I am, though. I don't let people get too close to me, and I'm just comfortable, honestly, for sure.
I think Glenn gave you some one-on-one feedback.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I think Glenn on one of the reps there, who returns, gave you some feedback. Just what's it like to have a coach who's kind of that locked in and be vocal with you when you're out with people?
Man, Glenn get me fired up, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Especially he a Texas guy, so if you knew where he was coming from and you take any of his passion the wrong way, you probably be the problem, because like either he passionate about the game, you just gotta you got to feel that energy, and man, I love that dude, man, for sure.
How nice is it having a head coach who actually played the position in terms of return? You know, because he did this in the National Football League.
Oh yeah, I watched his highlights. He was getting down, but also just teaching me the small details. I mean, I've been getting taught that, but like just actually step by step on how to do things, for sure. It's like give me a little creep for sure.
How helpful has Josh Reynolds been?
I sit right by side Josh. You know, if I mess up, he telling me, hey, bro, like, lock in. You know what I'm saying? Like, lock in right here. Or I missed that block. He be on me about the small thing. He don't do it, like, disrespectfully, but he for sure a leader.
Has Garrett treated the wide receiver room yet with his payday? Taking you guys out to dinner at least?
Oh, man, I ain't worrying about it. That's him. He worked for that. You know what I'm saying? That's him. I ain't worrying about it, but I don't know what he going to do with it. Hopefully he take care of the fam. You know, make sure his people good for it, but he worked for it. That's his.
You guys stayed down there or something, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm, you know, nah, I'll just mess with you. Nah, I ain't worrying about it.